Hello and welcome back. Today we continue where we last stopped. So we continue with grass cutting this field and also field next to me, and we have the field number 38 because 36 we did last time. The AI worker is working on the field number 5 and is putting in barley. This is from the base game AI, no courseplay, but courseplay is working here. And can we see how much is harvested here? Yeah, it's last time I said maybe 70% left, but I think I was over thinking because I think we have more or maybe 80% left, or maybe 85, 80%. So there is a lot of to go. So it's not gonna take all this episode, and I think half of the next episode to finish this field, this massive field. Yeah, this we're gonna only focus when the course plane needs unloading. Of course, we try to set up the course with auto drive because we have to deliver the green beans here. So maybe we have possibility to set up the course. I don't know, do we have access here? It would be nice just to go from here. It's quite narrow road, but maybe we can manage. Because maybe I have to turn off the traffic because it's so narrow. So there is no possibility to get know where exactly they are. And there is no side, so we cannot just go on one side and the second side because this is so narrow. So I think I don't turn off the traffic for this time. But our goal is today to finish all cutting. Hopefully all this here, all the seeding, and maybe we cultivate this here. I think we need also to put there. Yeah, maybe we're gonna put also fertilizer there, and then we cultivate, and then we go with this, and here we put soybeans. Just take a look what's happens here. So yeah, this is the plan. So it already was working. Let's turn on. So we are almost done here, and then I go in field number 38 if I'm not mistaken. And if I come back here, I'm gonna change the tractor for the bigger one, the John Deere, and try to set up the course for the field next to me. Maybe they are same field, I'm not sure, maybe not. So we can focus ourselves to windrow everything. Yeah, we don't have the biggest windrow, but I think it's okay, we can manage to get this. It takes quite a lot, but it's manageable. Because we don't have any kind of opportunity or any finance to buy a bigger windrower, so we have to just check what we have for this time being. I hope in the future to upgrade this one. So yeah, but we're gonna finish soon here. And like I said, we're turning this, I hope to turn this into the maybe goat farm or sheep pasture. I don't know exactly what I was thinking. It's sheep here and goats in the field number 38. Because I think it's good idea to put here the sheep. This is to have enough space here, and we can get enough wool out here, because I think the sheep is mainly for only for wool. I don't know how good is here, because I think from FS19 there was not worth the keeping because they didn't give you enough wool anymore, because FS19, if I remember correctly, not 19, FS17, you had quite good output. You get maybe 2000 liters and quite fast. So the sheep was quite good golden animals, if you can say so, because they bring in a lot of money in FS17 and easy money. But for now, I didn't know. FS22, I think, was the golden area, was the chickens. They made a lot of money if you had a lot of chickens, of course. So I don't know what is here. Maybe the goats are now overpowered. I'm not sure. I not have been playing with goats or sheeps in this FS25. I only scratched only the first layer of the animals with cows in River and Springs. So yeah, I'm not so familiar with this. Can you go from here? Oops. And now with the beaks, and like you see, the beak pressure is glitching. So I'm hoping that it don't start with messing up the progress with making slurry and oh, that was quite soft here. Can you go? We make it, okay. Yeah, we're gonna take this. We need to close the gate because then you don't miss any parts of it. But this was quite deep. Wow. Yeah. So yeah, this is our plan. I think it's mainly forward, easy to manage. Nothing special today. We just try to get done the cutting and baling fast, so we can get all this solids fermenting, and maybe November we can sell it. I don't know how I could price this November. We have to check, but I think we're gonna keep the solids as far as we can, so we can sell highest time as possible. If necessary, we're gonna sell before, because if you have some money trouble, then you can just take this fast. But I hope we manage, because the peaks are for now, they have covered, don't need anything there, because it's full. We cannot add, of course we have to add their base food, but for now they have no space there, so we have to wait, and then I'm gonna buy maybe 5,000 euros worth of the base food. I hope we get this efficiency up to 25%. Yeah, I think 75. So I think it's good 25, because you don't get fully 100. Of course, if you have the protein, then you have to also, if you want to keep the beaks, then you have to also start growing canola, because you have to have canola, you have to have grain, you have to have, because canola is not going under grain category, it's going more like it was, if I must remember correct, it was under the, what it was, can I check it? It was under the protein category, yeah. So if you get these three, then I'm happy. But cannot say that we can, because we don't have fields for getting the canola. For now we're gonna focusing mainly to get the base food, because the base food we have to buy anyway. We cannot just grow with this one. And then we're gonna just use the barley, that's the grain, so we get most of it. And future episode, if we're gonna get new fields, I don't dedicate a big field for them, so maybe we just try to buy field number 2 or 3, and this will turn into the canola field. And I think that's more than enough for the beaks. And all the rest fields will now turn into the grain fields, I think. Because I don't know what kind of direction we will take here. Do we continue with our grain journey to get all the fields here? We have to buy all the fields and start just getting massive grain, all the oats, barley, wheat, so we can can just then grow everything. But it's gonna take time. It will take quite some time to get all the fields, or even to get first field. It's will be crazy long time. I hope this series from here to also try out to manage to get the spinach harvester. I'm not very keen for the carrots and parsnips because if there is not a mode out that you can just put the worker there and there is a harvester that have some kind of storage capacity, because from FS22 you have to drive close by, you have next to the harvester all the time. And I did that on No Man's Land, and this was quite big field. Maybe it was 7 hectares, and this took maybe 3 episodes, full episodes, just driving and just unloading, because you get a lot of carrots. But then the downside, you have to always be next to the harvester to get these carrots on the trailer, because they have no storage. So it's like sugar beet or yeah, the sugar beet is maybe the best, and of course the potatoes are a good example. They have storage, maybe 10,000, 20,000. I think there was 20,000 in potatoes and 40 or 30,000 for sugar beet. Yeah, but for the carrots, no, that's 0. Or maybe if you have one, but this one maybe was only what you are pulling with tractor, and it took going 2 rows, if I remember correctly. So it's also was just not enough. If you take this massive field like 10 hectares, then you're gonna just spend episode after episode, and then at the end it's getting quite frustrating, because at that time I didn't get auto drive working on the courseplay, so it was always messing up things. I tried, the courseplay was fine, it was just picking up the harvester was working fine, but the auto drive always just didn't know what side to pick, because the harvester have only one side. You don't just stay behind, you have to be on the right side of the harvester that you can unload. So that was the minus, and of course the auto drive was preventing you driving the crops, but you have to drive in the crops because there is no possibilities to, you have to be in the crops, and you have to have special crop tires, because there's no possibility to get, only if you go around and around on times. But yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, I wasn't spending a lot of time in there, and yeah, for me was I loved it just to get so much time on it, but I don't like to have to be all the times under the harvester. That will be at least 10,000 liter capacity. That's not to be big. At least the auto driver can go and clean and unload this one and continue. Of course, it's quite quite often, or you have to go and unload because it's gonna fill up very fast. But it's something is better than nothing. So maybe some mode coming out, because that I make the exceptions for that, because I have to take a look for the real world. Is there any kind of carrot and parsnip harvester that they have capacity, or really they drive underneath? They have to have always the tractor with the trailer. I think it's a bit odd, because you can have stories for the sugar beet, you can have stories for the potatoes, but you can't have stories for the carrots, beets, and the parsnip. So that is, for me, it's a little bit like out of this world, you can say, because it's you cannot have it all the time, and you can destroy a lot of crops, because of course you can have the crop tires, but you have to be very careful to drive in, because every crop is different. You have to have all perfect the distance between the rows, and that is crazy. It's much more safer to just drive with harvester, because you don't drive into the crop and that you don't destroy nothing. So, but I will check it up and take a look. I just surf in the internet and look this brand up and see. I'm quite sure this is real life machine, yeah, but maybe they have something similar with the storage capacity. I hope so. But anyhow, yeah, I also already forget myself to talking. We will see. I like to hear your comments. What you think? What kind of direction we should take? For me, it's I think I like to try here all the different root crops. I think potatoes would be nice, and all the grain. I think mainly we're gonna focus on grain here. Sheep, goats, and pigs. I think this is the perfect map from them. Maybe also some cows, but I'm not so keen because I'm doing it already in River Bend Springs, so we will see. But yeah, I think I'm gonna leave you guys with time lapse, because today we're only doing mowing, rowing, sorry, and baling. Maybe if you're lucky at the end of the episode we can start also baling, but I'm not very optimistic because I think the baling takes quite long time, and also the rowing and cutting will take most of it, because this field number 10 field is quite massive and it will take I think quite a lot of time. I put this on the I will swap the mower with the John Deere, and this is gonna pull the windrower. I think it's much better, much more power for that, so yeah. But you can handle, Massey can handle very well. I was very surprised, yeah. It is almost overpowered, or just barely. So I think any steeper hills or wheels, it's gonna fail, but for these small ones you can handle. So yeah, I think this field is ready. We need to intro, and let's go. Yeah, like I say, I'm gonna stop the time lapse if we have something to show you or discuss, or yeah, something like that. So I think we're gonna leave you with the time lapse from here, and see you if something interesting happens. It's always happening something.
Old walls that I built for you, just to take me out with silver spoons. No, I didn't see it coming. Oh, well, I gotta know that got your message. I want you to know that you are the love of my life, the love of my life.
surrounded by the moonlight. Where am I? I stumble, I crawl. Been here before, but there's no recall. I'm on the ground, I crawl. I don't know how I ended up here, and the screams ain't have to persevere. It's not a life I'm supposed to live in, and my mind keeps on fighting. Know my face but not my name. Look like me but I'm not the same. Losing my grip and now I am falling. My past keeps on calling. Falling. My past keeps on calling. Falling.
Like you see, still we cannot trust AI workers. Like I heard something that is after the patch 1.5 there is something happened with AI workers, so there is a lot of more glitches. So this is normal. It's working normally on the field. So yeah, I don't know what was working fine. Or maybe the crossplay is messing up the things. No, even I cannot make the course for the grass field, so this means I have to do everything myself. So it means more work for me. Yippee! Okay, enough for you. You are going over the making too much problems. How far you was? Can we see? I almost finished up. You was doing so well. I don't know. Yeah, there is enough. I think it's so. I hope there is enough barley for. Because for 24% left, so there is not so much to do. So I hope it can go all the way. So later we can just fill up this again. For this time it did quite well, and now you messed up. Okay, let's see, can we put worker back here? Okay, what you are thinking now? Where are you going? Where are you going? Looks like I have to do myself this because it doesn't gonna grind anymore the course, like so starting over again. So I think that's why it's much easier to put the course play, because you can just put this specifically the place you want to continue. You have the nodes and everything, just can bring up. But for the base game, you cannot just decide where you want to continue. And for now, I wanted to go other side of the field. Even I set up the here. No, I'm going the other side. Don't tell me what time to do. No, I tell you what to do. I tell you exactly what you have to do, and you get fired. Yeah, it's hard to find good helpers, but yeah. At least most of the work is done, so it's not so much to do, but this takes more time out of my time, because at the end this was not my plan to use time here and go 2 times around the field. I try one more time at the end of that field there. Can he handle or maybe he starts going other side of the field. Let's see. Let's find out. For now it's working well, and we have 22% left, so I'm quite sure there is more than enough to finish the job on this field, and then we have to buy more seeds and more fertilizer. I think so, because that field maybe is bigger. No, maybe not. Yeah, we're gonna fill up all the way. This should be okay. I can try from here. What you gonna do now? Where are you going? What? No. Please. Can you find now? Please find. No. Okay, that was close. Okay, what are you doing now? What are you doing? Right, go right, like this. Yes. You're getting there. It's warm. It's hot. Ooh, can she make it? Ah, finally. Okay. That was close call. It looks like, can I go with... Yeah, there's no field detected. So this is not field, this is just meadow. Okay, that means more work for me, so it definitely we only get maybe we get baling or not. So yeah, okay, that's all. Just bringing out and showing you what's going on here. So yeah, back to time lapse. So I'll continue with this. Try to do fast, I hope so. And maybe we can start. I'm not very optimistic, but maybe we can start with baling, but I'm not very confident. I think maybe I'm happy if we manage to make all windrow all the fields. That would be awesome. And next episode we can bale it and wrap it. So yeah, turns out that then we're gonna use this episode fully for grass. Nothing to do, but at least we have one contract is ongoing, so I hope to get money out there. And seems like it's so me already is 50% almost finished. But if I look into field info on the field overview, for my perspective, it's so I think there is 67% left on the field. At least 65. So I don't know how the AI taking this is already, but it's good for us because then we get more money out of there because we can sell the rest. But because if the harvest is, if the contract gets finished, then all the rest what is left in the trailer, it's ours and we can sell. Get some extra out, and we need every kind of money for now because there is nothing to do. We got to skip all the winter, only checking the beaks how they are going, and that's all. Next spring we start with silage again. Yeah, we can make more silage because this is the only thing that we can keep us alive and going. Because next spring we don't have nothing more to do than only we can sow or drill the soybeans in the field number 34 or maybe I'm messing up. No, number 33, sorry, yeah. So maybe we can then that we can do, and we can just take care of the bees, and that's all. And then we have to continue with our contracts because basically we don't have nothing else to do. Cut the grass, bale the grass, make it into silage, and then sell the grass. And of course, side of that, we're gonna do a lot of contracts. We're gonna go, and because we have drill, we can drill the fields if necessary. Even we can use double drill. We can borrow the machinery, and we can use ours, so we can do it double time. So that will be maybe a nice feature to have. If we can do it, like maybe we should. I hope so. So we can just go fast and finish up this baby drilling and make some money from there. And cultivating, and of course grass, because there's a lot of grass fields, so we can, of course, we can borrow the machinery, and we can also cut ourselves, so we can also set up 2 workers ongoing with grass field, and we can just windrow, bale it and sell it. But I think in episode 25 you cannot make it size, because you can only cut, then you can only windrow and bale it. I think there are different phases. You cannot do silage all the way. I'm not seeing that on the river and spring, because I have been working on there with cutting the grass. Then you get money, then you have the possibility to windrow the grass and bale and sell. But I have not seen. You have the baling, of course. You can only wrapping work. All the bales are ready. You only wrap them. So that's possibilities. But I'm not seeing the future. Future that you can also cut bale and wrap in one go. Maybe it's taken out from the. Maybe it was overpowered. I don't know. It was too powerful and you get too much money. It was a nice feature, because if you're selling the bales, you got quite good money. But for now, it looks like you cannot sell. You can only wrap. So yeah. One thing that's annoying me is that if the contract is getting ready or finished, then you can't finish yourself. It's finished automatically. So in instant, if I'm cutting the grass for somebody else, I'm getting through maybe 2/3 of the field, and then it says it's finished, and all the rest I cannot cut. If I want, I cannot do my job perfectly, like in real world. So I cannot finish my job. So that's just a little bit annoying me, because in real world, if you want to get paid, you have to do all the field. So that's allowed in FS22. You had still possibility to just finish yourself the contract. If it's 100%, you still continue working on the field until you're gonna go and collect. If you collect, that means it's finished, and then you cannot do nothing in the field anymore. But till then, you had possibility to finish the work nicely, leave good expression from yourself, because if you're doing quite good work, then you get the world is getting round, then you get more work. So that's just the real world. So yeah, it's the point that it's gonna end the contract automatically. Only thing where you can just a little bit play with that is harvesting. You can have maybe just multiple trailers that is filled up, and then you're gonna sell if it's everything harvested, and then you're gonna sell. That means if you get 100% delivered, then the contract is finished. So yeah, that's the possibility to play with it. And of course, if you're wrapping the bales, you have to wrap all the bales. But if you're doing cultivation, if you're doing the plowing, all the other jobs, it's just finished, and that's all. You cannot do nothing else. So this I hope this maybe it's come future that you can just finish yourself or continue. So I don't know what's the harm with that, is because you get some extra money for that. I don't know, because anyhow you get extra money for if you're harvesting, you get the extra because it gets finished. Then you have some 5% this excess that you have this already calculated in, because maybe you miss something, some bits pieces, so you don't have to go away. So I think there is 5 to 7% like playing space. So if you don't deliver 100% all the grain, then it's still you're gonna get finish the contract. So it's not so big money that you came in, because anyway you were working hard on this. So yeah. Anyhow, it's my opinion. So I like to get something like this back. You can just manually finish the contract if you're sure that it's finished and that. So yeah. It can also be 100% ready already. You don't have to wait all the bits and pieces. It can be 100%, and if you don't want to play there anymore, or if you don't want to finish that all the way yourself, then just go and collect. You don't have to. But from my side, if you want to play a little bit realistic, so I want to finish that field and then go and collect the money. Of course, you don't have to. You just see 100% and you go and collect, and that's it. So that is nice feature that you can have both ways. Both of ways the players are happy. Players who don't want to use so much time on the field and get most of the money fast, and players who want to be in the realistic side. So yeah, that's my opinions. But yeah, I think it's gonna go quite good, but I'm not very optimistic that we can finish all the. We don't get them bailing this episode, yeah. So that is one thing I'm quite sure. But I'm gonna leave you guys with the time lapse because there's nothing else to do, only go back and forth it now. Then I empty out this harvester, and if the worker is finished with oat field, not what barley, then you're gonna just fold it up and get a little wash the machine. So yeah, I think this is to continue with time lapse. It's just been talking way too much already, so yeah. I put this down here, and we see you later.
I see the light inside you, brighter than the skies. Hold on, just let us escape and fly away tonight. There's so many things that I keep in my mind, like a past. There's a reason why all the emotions I built up inside you. can get away with it. No, 'cause I'm feeling so it's always a good time for Slav Polka. Oi, oi! Bring the beat. There's a lady on this place, more than unobtainable. Oi, oi! This road's gonna be bumpy on Slav roads. It's time for polka. Let's start slow. And then faster.
And welcome back, guys. We are windrowing, and I can see there is quite decent SWAT, so it's not so small. So maybe we get some good amount of bales out of here. I hope so, because we don't have money for buy the plow, and this plow that we had, it was too small, and if we start making this into the field, this will take forever. So I'm just we have to wait till we have enough money to buy at least 6 meter plow to make the field, and then we're gonna turn this as grass field. So we continue to keep this as grass field, just make it in a field, so it's maybe you can produce more grass than here. I don't know, is there any purpose to or whatnot to change this to grass field? Only thing that this helps is we can put foreground there, because for now I have to do everything myself. Only way we can just record the course myself doing these jobs one more time, and then it's easy. We just can take the course play and just load the course that I've been recording myself. So that's one opportunity. But yeah, this one I don't want to convert into grass field. It stays like this, because this here I'm quite sure I want to put here the lambs, the sheeps. That's just my idea, future plans, something in the future. But this one there, number 10, we can convert this grass field. Just thinking, do we get more out of there if we turn into grass? Of course we get from more yield from the 2 times of fertilizing. Also, if we do the lime. So I don't know if this is it's worth to do that, or maybe the cost with the liming and fertilizing and it's higher than it's just using this as it is. So I'm not sure. I'm not been testing out that it's worth to keep the grass field you have, or maybe upgrade. In normal conditions, it's better to upgrade because you get more grass out of the per hectare. But I don't know how it's here, because it looks quite good spots. It's quite big ones. So yeah, I don't know. So we will see. But yeah, for time being, we don't do nothing. We just have to do this several times, and I think I'm gonna record next time. I'm gonna record also the cutting, and after cutting I record also the spotting, so that we don't need more, because if you have spotting recorded, then we can use spotting this course for baling, because it's the same course. Almost, yeah. So maybe it's for doing it this way until we have enough money to buy decent plow. But of course, I think then we need a higher horsepower tractor, because we have quite big horsepowers. Yeah, the John Deere and the case are very big, but yeah, we think for this 6-meter plow we need maybe even more power. Yeah, this we can see, but I think we can check now. Just finish this field, and then we're gonna finish the episode also. I think it's gonna be, I've been quite a while now, been recording almost 2 hours. So I think that's good finishing point. Finish this field, so next time we can go and windrow the cow pasture, and then we go for the biggest one, and the last is the field 34 is the last. So, and then we start baling all this grass. I don't know how many bales we will get from here. 100? Maybe. Because this field is quite big. The field number 10, it's for me it's quite massive. So I hope to get 100 bales. And it's on the bales inside. It's 5,000 liters. So we should get 500 out of one bale. So 50,000 if I'm correct. miscalculating. Maybe not. Maybe I'm just miscalculating something. If you get 500 euros from one bale, and you have if you have 100 bales, that is 50,000. So it's not much, but it's better than nothing. It's income. Even more, maybe we get more than better. Of course, we continue with harvesting how much we can. So next episode we need to lease the roller and roll the field, but we finish today with the drilling. This will cost money as well. And then if this is, I hope the next episode finish the green bean harvest, and then we can take a look what is more on the contract page. Maybe we can skip today with getting because I think we put this 2 days, the season cycle is 2 days, so we can skip for September 2nd, I think so, and see if there's some contract changes. So maybe that's a good idea to do that and get some harvesting contracts maybe out, or if not, then we're gonna hope to get out of some nice cultivation, some big cultivator, so we can get some good money from there. It's not so big, maybe around 10,000-15,000, but it's the time that we're gonna just make it with one time with one episode. We can make it. Of course, not we gonna use the worker, but technically it's possible to do it with one episode. We just focusing on other things, and the worker take care of this cultivation. But yeah, this is now finished, ready for baling. So let's wrap it up. Let's get. I'm just trying there where is the next, because next time we to the inside the cow pasture, we're gonna fix that and then come out here. And the last one is the food closest to the washing point, so we can wash this later after finished. We can sell also this TMR mixer because we don't need it. Also the milk container or milk trailer because we don't need it either. We need only the slurry sprayer, because if we get slurry from the pigs, that would be awesome. But yeah, I think we leave you like this. Let's see how full is the harvester. It's 40%. Yeah, we can empty this one, so next time we can start the episode with looking how the auto can handle take it in the shell bind. I don't think so. It's so hard, because if we now go with this load, it's the second load, so I think we totally can get 3 loads from here, because we have this is second load, and on the contract side it said it's 60% finished. I think it's 40%, maybe really 40% left. Maybe because 50 is around maybe here. Yeah, maybe it really is finished. So I think the third, we don't get full the third load, I'm quite sure. So then maybe we can get some decent money. So I hope the next episode to really to get this finished, so we can start looking at the new in the contracts. We can take a look now, just briefly. I can check the pigs. Oh, they're not more, no, they're using the straw, but nothing about with this one, because I think we put too much protein and they don't eat that, so we need the weight. I hope that if we skip the night, then it's gonna go down, so we can buy some base food. Okay, let's see the contracts. We're cultivating, it's quite good. It's 25,000 for cultivating. Wow. It's 9 hectares. And yeah, because only 600 will lose. That will be good. This is even 40,000. This is of course 14 hectares, but we can borrow this one and it's exactly same, 600 only we lose. And the worker, we can take this one and we can use our, so we can double up the team. That's very, maybe we will take this one. Very good money. Because fertilizing it's not worth it, and it's 18,000 harvesting. Same, it's the carrots, and you have to drive underneath there. This is only one will have this one have this storage, so you can just store and then unload it. Parsnips, same. More, there have come something good, but it's only 12,000. It's sorghum, and it's number 9. It's just the smallest field, but it's closest to the dealership, so it's maybe we can take this one also. We put number 6 for cultivating, and we take this one ourselves. This is mowing. Yeah, like I said, we can only mow, that's all. Same here, only cut the grass. Only got the grass. Plowing, it's not so good, also small. Rock removal, 2000, not for, this is different, okay. Spraying, nope. Stone picking is quite, but I understand it's the number 4 field, is one of the biggest, and it will take forever. It's 17 hectares, it will take forever. I think we're gonna use here maybe 5 episodes to finish this up. Maybe if one is, it's crazy. So yeah, but I'm tempted to start with taking the cultivation work after this, and we will take the harvesting work to the harvest number 9. We borrow the items because we can put this one and we can put 2 machines on number 6, and we can do that so we can get nice income there. So yeah, maybe let's go and empty. It's already coming back down, so we cannot empty this one. We can do it next episode if it doesn't just make some space for us. I'm quite sure it's not don't make any. Yeah, anyhow, we just leave you guys with this here. We continue next time. I think we start where this is full and we drive into the sell point, and then we see you there. So yeah, we leave you with this nice view to the valley or our mowed grass. Yeah, you can see from here. So yeah, thank you for watching, and see you in next episode.